Hello and welcome to the new team review, and today we're gonna showcase a team which is like really cool, to be honest. Like, it's one of my favorite teams I ever used. In this cup, it's Paris. We have as a say swap Seal with Ice Shot, and in the back we have our best friend Chincho. You really want to have Chincho in this cup because it's like the best answer to Ducklet, and everybody is using Ducklet. So having this thing is just perfect, and I love playing this team. It was just so amazing. I went, I think, 4-1, run, 3-2, and in the last set I lost 3 games because I started into the game 10 seconds after my opponent. Good thing that this game is so flawless right now. It's amazing to play. But yeah, it's still fun. You see all the damage from Paris there. What the hell executed now against the slow. Paris just goes ham. Like, Paris is so much fun to use, not gonna lie. It's so cool. You have Bug Bite as a one-turn move, which like hits so much stuff other than Ducklet. Of course, against Ducklet you have to swap out, and you see the lag here already. What the hell is wrong with the game? But also, like, the say swap of Seal is like so good, as Seal basically baits out the what's it called? The grass types, which you don't really want to face with the Paris. But you actually can win against the grass types, like all the time, as you can see here against Chikorita. You can just farm him down. Goes back into the duck there, and like we can debuff him here, and we can have our Pokemon perfectly aligned again because they can go into the Chinchou there. This team is like perfectly balanced, as we have like basically something that baits out grass types, which you can then trap there with the Ice Shot and the Icy Wind damage. We have like our Paris in the lead there, which is really good against every grass and water type. And Chinchou as well. Like, in the back we have 2 Pokemon in the back that are good against Ducklet and good against fire types. Here my opponent has this Growlithe in the back, and this is like the problem there. If he just went in the Growlithe or something, I don't know, like this like just a problem there. We lost lead there, we lost switch in there basically, and we lost like in the back there. So there was like nothing we can do there. But like, you have like teams like this, but here we see we have a Slowpoke against us. Look at the damage. Look at the damage of Bug Bite. Like, what the hell is this? Like, it just goes down so fast. And we can go for the cross poison. We just bait him. We couldn't swap out here. My opponent goes in Ducklet at the same time, which is bad for us. If we just didn't go into Ducklet, we would have been way better off because we had our Chinchou in the back. But yeah, nothing really we can do there. Simultaneously swap. Nothing. It's unlucky for us as we have like a better counter in the back, but not too bad anyway. I think we survive another move here and might get a shield. Please give it a shield here. Oh, the game lagged. That's so good. I love this game. It's just so amazing. Yeah, I had like a lot of lag yesterday. Oh, this day when I play this. I don't know when this game, when the video actually comes online. Most likely on a Friday, because tomorrow is Bidoof Cup, and I most likely make a video on Bidoof Cup. Right now it's a Wednesday, so I'm recording Wednesday. Played those battles at midnight, and yeah, this was like such a horrendous gameplay most of the time, but still we went like positive. But like, what the hell is wrong with the servers right now? It's like crazy. We go into Paris, but we don't want to let the Paris die there. We're just gonna bite him all the way down. Bug Bite is such a fun move right now. So many people use Slowpoke because Slowpoke has basically no answer other than Paris, I guess. As we're gonna do so much damage. Chikorita in the lead, that's why you want to see the Bug Bite damage already. My opponent swaps out, we're just gonna go for the super effective move here. Seed Bomb, he let it go. What I'm doing here is try to farm down, my opponent surrenders. It's just Paris, like, look at this thing. Against Corey, a good friend of me. And really, Chinchou, good for us. Goes into a fire type, which is bad for us, of course. But we have our Chinchou with Bubble Beam, which is good. And if we can align our Pokemon correctly, that's really good. And judging by the team I already also showcased on my channel, I expect another fire type in the back because Chinchou double fire does make a lot of sense. And it's a really strong team to use. I can highly recommend you using the team that he uses as well. And we are able to get back switch advantage here, but it's not looking too good for us. Actually, okay, he goes back to the Chinchou. We can go for the Thunderbolt here, which is gonna do a lot of damage. And he gonna shield, which is good for us, I guess. We can go back into the Paris, we swap out immediately as we expect the fire type. And what we can do now is go for the Awkward Tail and try to KO this thing. And then we should be actually in a decent spot, as we can go for the Awkward Tail here. This should be able to KO this as it's a Shadow. No, it's not. Wow. We can go for one more Ice Shot though. And we can go for the Icy Wind here because Paris is squishy, so we kind of want to have like some less damage going on from the Chinchou there. I was kind of scared that you might get farmed down there afterwards, or get like Thunder Shocked and Thunderbolted and Bubble Beamed there, but here we can just farm all the way down and this is gonna be a good game. Next opponent, Shadow Slowpoke lead. Look at the damage of Paris, of course look at the damage of Slowpoke as well, but my opponent goes into Seal, we can go for our Seed Bomb there. He gonna shield, we can counter him with our Chinchou, we resist every move here at this point of time. We can just go straight for the Thunderbolts. Icy Wind does nothing. We can overfarm a bit and then go for the Thunderbolt. This Thunderbolt would KO the Seal. Yeah, it does. We have one shield advantage, we can realign our Pokemon. He goes back into the Shadow Slowpoke here, which is crazy. I'm gonna shield there. I have to throw a move though. I'm gonna go for the Bubble Beam at this point of time. My opponent does not shield, we can KO this. And why I shield is because I kind of wanted to land the Bubble Beam on whatever he has in the back, which is a Fire type at this point of time. We can swap out into a Seal, and we have a really solid situation for us right now. We can just shield the first move as a Body Slam, go for 2 Awkward Tails and win this game here. And yeah, it's just such a broken Pokemon. I love Paris, it's just so amazing. Unless you face a Fire type lead or a Ducklet lead, you always win actually the lead. And it's like so cool. Even against like Venusaur, you 100% win because just Bugmite is like such a strong move. Ducklet leads, it's still not bad for you, as we still have the Seal here, and my opponent goes into Chikorita. It's a Grass type against me. You don't always win with a Seal against Grass types, especially against Chikorita, as Chikorita is good at baiting stuff. And goes for the Body Slam here, and I think, okay, I have like some moves energy advantage, and definitely this must be a Body Slam. It was not. It's crazy, like how fast this thing gets energy. And we can farm down here, but he's gonna go back into the Ducklet. I'm gonna swap out there in time. And my opponent has a Slowpoke in the back, and I'm misplaying here. If I just went straight for the Thunderbolt there, my opponent calls the bait, I would have been fine. I'm gonna have to go for the Thunderbolt right now. And we're in such a bad situation now. My opponent shields correctly. I'm gonna let this one go. And I'm just gonna trust into my Paris, but I don't think there's anything we can do at this point of time. Paris is just like too frail against the ring attack damage there from the Ducklet. And Paris gonna destroy this Ducklet easily because we just get to the move so fast, and with the energy advantage before like 2 moves are easily able to KO this Ducklet. Good game to my opponent. And next up we have Paris against Chinchou. Again, super solid matchup for us, and I'm always expecting like my opponent to swap out at some point of time. I know this is only a Bubble Beam. There's nothing that this can do. Like this is not definitely not like something stronger. I went to the wrong move here. I'm an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Yeah, we can shield here and we can still win this matchup. But what the fuck did I do there? Why did I go for the Seed Bomb? It was late at night. Okay, it was like 2 AM for me. I make mistakes when I play at this time, but yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the Seal. Basically, kind of want to, yeah, just want to sack that. And my opponent actually gains back switch advantage here, which is horrible. I think I shouldn't have went to the Paris here. My opponent has a Vulpix in the back, but it's a Quick Attack Vulpix. That means we can go at least for 1 move there. But yeah, I made a huge mistake there. If I went for the right move, I would have been so fine, but I didn't. And now we're in a super bad spot, as yeah, we have to shield another one here. My opponent just got to the move, and it is most likely already at another move. He catches the move perfectly, even though we overfarmed. If we didn't overfarm that much, we would have been fine. I undercharged it to get to my charge move, but my opponent gets to the move in time. This game was 100% easily winnable, but I messed it up so much. And yeah, that's something that just happens sometimes. Here we have Slowpoke against us again. He gonna swap out now to the Ducklet. We're just gonna counter him there. Like nearly everybody is using Ducklet, so if you play Chinchou and don't use Ducklet, you're like such in a good spot there. You always go for the Bubble Beam against the Ducklet, by the way, because of the potential Brave Bird, which still would put him into red. Otherwise, you don't really want to be in red already, but my opponent just goes for the Bubble Beam spam, which is also fine. We can farm all the way down. Goes into a Chikorita, and in this point of time, I kind of want to swap out as I already know what he has in the lead. So I can just swap here, go for my cross poison there, and if my opponent wants to swap out, he can do that. If not, yeah, he doesn't right now. I can go for another cross poison, I thought, but I can't actually. So what I have to do now is go for a Thunderbolt at this point of time. Hope that I can KO this. And my opponent actually shields here. And I think I'm also shielding? No, I'm not shielding. Okay, I'm just gonna go for 2 shields with my seal, try to farm down here, get a lot of energy, which is also does like make a lot of sense, as we can go for the Icy Wind and actually have like a super effective move there. We have like so much lag there again. Like yesterday it was so unplayable. And other people also having like issues against me, but like also like for me, like I lost several games where I just started 10 seconds after in my match, like my Paris was just dead already. And there was like nothing I can do there. And here we're just gonna finish him off with the Aqua Tail, and it's gonna be a good game there. Next up, we have Paris against Ducklet again. We swap out into a safe swap, get out the Chikorita. Perfectly fine, go for the Icy Wind. We have like this matchup a lot of times. As here my opponent does not go for a move, and that means I can shield once and realign my Pokemon. And most likely even get my shield back because of the energy I already have. My opponent actually has Energy Ball here, not Grass Knot. My opponent goes into Lotad, and this is super good for me, as Lotad has nothing against the Paris, like literally nothing. And we can just like swap into that thing, farm all the way down at this point of time. We don't have to shield anything. It has Energy Ball and like a Double Beam exactly. And my opponent goes into Chinchou, we can just hard counter him with that. And even though we lost the lead hard there, we just came back with that. If you went into the into the Loaded against my seal, there was nothing we can do, but like this, it's so much better. And my opponent goes into Slowpoke against me, and that's pretty decent for him. And I'm getting a lag here a bit again, but that's just how the game is right now. And yeah, we cannot win this matchup because here resists all the moves while his moves are neutral. But we can double debuff him, which is also good for us, as we then don't really have to shield anymore against him. And yeah, we're gonna go back into the Paris. We're gonna try to farm all the way down. I don't think I'm shielding yet. He's double debuffed. It's still gonna hurt a bit, but we can just farm all the way down. Opponent goes back into the Ducklet, and now we have to hope that he has something weak in the back, and he has a Grass type in the back. Like, nothing really we can do there. If he went into the Grass type against my Water type, it would have been nice, but he didn't, so at this point of time, it's just mistakes from my opponent. Here my opponent, against Dylan also, I think I streamed. I don't know if he streamed recently though, but I can just go for the Awkward here actually against the Bulbasaur here, get the shield there, go for another Awkward Tail and KO this thing. Like Bulbasaur, there's no way Bulbasaur can win against this heal, which is crazy. It's so crazy, you can just farm down 2 shields actually. And here my opponent goes back into the Ducklet. Have fun with that. I can debuff you. I can go to my Chinchou afterwards. And as long as you don't have like, I don't know, I don't even know what you could have in the back that would KO me at this point of time. I can just go into my Ducklet and my Chinchou against the Ducklet. Brave Bird does not as much. Slowpoke, super fine for me. I'm gonna keep my Chinchou alive though with some health because of the Ducklet. I can go, I just want to get his last shield there and farm him down. I can go into my Paris, get some extra energy there. And because the Ducklet is already weakened, oh, my opponent actually can throw a move here, but I think it's only a Bubble Beam. Yeah, it's a Bubble Beam. I can go for the Seed Bomb at this point of time. The Ducklet is weakened. We're going to be able to KO this thing, and that's going to be a good game there. And I think into the last game now, we're going to see... what did we have in the back? We have Vulpix here, really bad for us. We can go into our Seal now, it depends on what he swaps in. I actually didn't want to go for the Aqua Tail immediately there because I expected him to switch out, but then he swaps out into the Slowpoke. Now we're not in a good spot anymore. It's not looking too good. We have to save our Chinchou definitely, but we are not in a good spot. My opponent throws here, which is good. I hope I go into Paris right now. Okay, I go immediately into Paris. And my opponent does not get to another move. I have to throw my move, I think. I tried to swap out, but yeah, my opponent got some extra damage against me. Now I have to shield here. I don't know if we can win this. Depends on what he has in the back. And it's the other Chinchou. Huh, that's gonna be interesting actually. Let me see. We're gonna bait him the first time. Now we go for the Thunderbolt. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate if you drop a like. It's always good for the YouTube algorithm. So it would be decent, and I kind of want to store a Thunderbolt there. Okay, my opponent goes for a move here. Let me see if we can win this. It's a bubble beam. We can swap into the Paris. We have a seed bomb stored, but can we get to a move against the Vulpix before the Vulpix gets to a move against us? You're gonna die in 2 moves, and we can go for the Thunderbolt, and we're gonna win this game. This is gonna be it for the video, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.